to give you. I'm very proud of these players. They played their hearts out. We beat a very good basketball team tonight. This is a team that beat Georgetown at Georgetown. They've beaten some good mid-majors like Chattanooga and some others that were ranked in a top mid-major top 20 all year long. So they've got a lot of offensive weapons. And, this team has bought into what I've tried to sell to them, and that is you're going to have to really defend and win games like that. Fellas, you're just going to have to accept my analysis of what we need to do. Maybe not every game we play in conference, but most games in conference. We don't have, I think, huge scores other than Nigel Caven, and now and then Bobby jumps up there and gets a big game, but it's not real often, or not more than usually 2 out of 5. So they've locked in and played some pretty good defense, But anyway, it was a nice game, I thought, and exciting game with a lot of lead changes and Caven hit that huge 3. That was huge. I believe he hit one against Little Rock too. So I guess those prayers at night are helpful. But I was particularly impressed with the job we did on Devin Carter. He's a very fine basketball player and a freshman. Really put the locks on him. And Nigel, and look what Nigel did to Shabazz at Appalachian State, at App State. So this young man is not only, in my opinion, showing how good a player he is, scoring points, but he's also doing a pretty good job defensively. For us to put a freshman on their best player, I think, says volumes. So, I'm fine. You look at that; those 3 perimeter players, Conley, OJ, and Bobby, OJ, and Nigel together, they are 6'4", 21. I don't know how you win that. And Marlon, if you want to add Marlon, now we're 7'4", 25. That's 28% from the point guard, backup point guard, starting 2 and starting 3. Nedja did a good job. Made those 2 free throws. Made some great passes to people cutting in for baskets, for layups. He's getting better and better all the time. Anybody have any questions?
How comfortable were you going small towards the end there with Nedja at the front?
With what they were playing, more comfortable than not. I was worried about getting out rebounded with Nedja in there. We're just not very brawny with Nedja and Caven in there. Go ahead.
You mentioned the three-pointer. In situations like that, is he the kind of player who prefers the ball in his hands?
Without a doubt. He's been that way for the last 2 years, to the point where I got to tell him sometimes, got to pass it too, But he does want to take the last shot, and we're fine with that. I think he's rather have it in his hands almost than anybody else. So, right now he's having a first-team all-conference year, and I think it all depends on how our team does, whether he makes first or second team. And I'm really pulling for him. Coach McCaslin has one big at Midland Junior College in Midwestern State. That was a vital part of the Baylor success story there in basketball. He's got him a nice team, and they came to play. Our team came to play. It was unfortunately, the one thing I'm disappointed about tonight is the crowd size. The people that were there were very, very supportive and very loud. But, we expected this. I don't understand why, these Monday night games are, that's ridiculous, just ridiculous. So, anyway, but other than crowd size, I was very happy with everything about the game. Defense was good. We didn't shoot the ball well. Rebounding, they out-rebounded us by 1. And so I'm not going to dwell on that. So, any other questions?
at halftime, did you tell Nigel or anything to be more aggressive towards the basket? Because, you know, two free throws the first half, and then all of a sudden 11.
We just made an issue of that overall to everybody, not just to him. That, you know, that we were not laying it off the glass enough. We had to get to the basket. And but I think, you know, it really, if you want to know Nigel's game in high school, it was take it to the hole. You know, he's become a better outside shooter than he was, you know, in high school and in his earlier years of high school. But he's still very good at, you know, he just snakes it to the basket and does a pretty good job with that. Got good body control.
Coach,
I looked out there one time and we had, I want to say 3, if not 4 freshmen playing at one time, and I thought, my God, what are we doing? You know, but they held their own. They did a good job.
kind of piggybacking off of what Ish was saying, Coach. The team had 17 assists, but only shot 8 3-pointers. Was that by design going into the game?
No, you know, we told him that. First of all, I think the other team guarded us pretty good, but I can't tell you why we only shot 8. I really can't. I'm glad we did, you know, but you know, because look at 29 free throws. I can't think of other than a non-D1 game we played, I can't think of us having that many more free throws than the opponent this year, and that's a big reason for our win. We outscored them by 7 free throws. So it was a good thing, I thought, for at least for tonight.